Shalom upon all the children of Israel and Judah forever. That's the camera right there. Here's a new phone I'm using to do this video. My other phone needs to replace the battery. So I'm actually on my other YouTube channel. My primary channel I've been using since I came back to St. Lucia is Judah Forever TV. Right now we are on Dr. Yakova. Dang, this thing is low. Dr. Yakova, Be Israel, which is my name. My channel that I started when I was in Houston, Texas. But anyway, shalom upon all the children of Israel and Judah forever. So I was just watching TV, right? And there was like a infomercial or commercial something, a short little spiritual lesson, like a scripture lesson about the scriptures. And I got a little deeper insight. I've been praying for deeper understanding, and the Most High has given me a whole lot. That's why I always share little bits and pieces. So I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. Okay, so what I just learned was, it's not new, but it's new to me, and that's why I guess I love it, is that just as in, because I studied law, paralegal. I've been to a paralegal course. I did a 1-year program, certification program at HCC, which is Houston Community College in Houston, Texas. So anyway, I can understand how the program runs better now that I look at it from this perspective. What I just saw on television was about the Torah. Okay, so the best way to understand law, criminal law, traffic law, insurance law, misdemeanors, whatever, is the best way to understand the laws of the land is not just to read the law and know the law verbatim as it is, thou shalt kill, thou shalt not steal, and so on, but to study case law as in examples of stealing or fraud or lying, or, bearing false witness, or murder cases. The best way to understand the law is through case law. So when law has been violated or allegedly violated, whether the person was guilty or not guilty, the case that the judges decided on determines how the law is applied. Now, that's not just the district courts or the lower courts, but the Supreme Courts. So how the judges rule in the Supreme Courts, they're the ones who decide how the law is interpreted. So that's why when you are, that's why when I was in law school for paralegal, we studied not just the terms and definitions, but how they were applied into cases, like real cases that happened, whether the person was guilty or not guilty, whether they were acquitted or convicted. Doesn't matter. What the Supreme Court decided is how the law is applied and how the law would be applied in any future cases that is similar to the case at hand. So I'm hoping everything is going through clearly, right? So it's my speaker. So what I just learned was the same thing applied. Okay, now you see, now I understand the Holy Scriptures, the Bible, better. What you commonly call the Bible. Now, the word Bible does not exist in the Bible. It's a fake word. It was just created by the Greeks. The real word is the law and the prophets. That's what the Holy Scriptures is called by Yeshua HaMashiach himself, by Christ himself. It's called the law. Now I can understand better why it is even the apostles referred to all the Scripture as the law. Just in general, the law, the Torah. Torah, use that word. So let me go back, start over again. I'm taking a long time to say this, but this is like a brand new download, and I'm loving it. Best way to understand any law in the laws of a country, first of all, UCC, Universal Commercial Code is a broad perspective of applying controls all the laws of every country. That's how all the governments of the world are able to function, applying their laws in an up-to-date manner if they all follow the UCC laws and implement them in different countries and nations and kingdoms around the world. So the UCC laws govern the constitutions and other local laws of each country. And they have the higher, middle, lower class laws. They go down in different stages. The same thing applies in the Holy Scriptures. So the best way, let me go back again, the best way to understand laws in the laws of the land is to study case law. Like when I was in paralegal school, they gave us a lot of examples of case laws, words and definitions as well. And so the same thing applies. That's why the Bible is written in stories. The Holy Scriptures is written in stories. Genesis is story, but it's still law. It's case law. That's how you understand how to apply the laws of the Most High, the Torah. Thou shalt not kill, for example. Cain killed his brother Abel, is told in the form of a story. It is Torah, it is case law to understand how the charge of murder was allegated to Cain and how he was convicted of murder, how the law applies. This is how you apply the law. The law of love between husband and wife, marriage, the first law for all human beings. Be fruitful and multiply. And case law, the stories, which is the stories of the scripture. That's why the scriptures is written in stories, consecutive story, one story to the next, story to the next, to the next, all demonstrating how the law is applied. Jackpot. So a lot of people, because the reason I say that, because a lot of people say that Bible is a storybook, it's a history book. No, it's actually case law. That's what it is. It's the Most High is teaching us case law. That is the other reason why most all that I know of in America, in the Caribbean, I'm not sure about other countries as yet, but I'm gonna dig and do my research and find out. But this is why they swear on the Bible. Government officials, presidents of the United States, Caribbean nations, which is UK. So yeah, all of us, the Commonwealth, United Kingdom, Commonwealth of Nations. It stretches from Australia to Canada to down the Caribbean and different all over the world, where the Queen and the King now rules. King Charles, whatever his name is. So this is why they swear on the Holy Scriptures, they call the Bible, when they make their oath of office before they begin their duties as constitutional rulers or government civil servants, or whatever title you want to call them. Government workers have to swear on the so-called Bible, the Holy Scriptures, because that's the foundation law that governs all laws of